If you want to become a lawyer or work in international law, the path you take depends enormously on where you study. Today, we're breaking down the key differences between studying law in Europe and studying law in the United States. And we'll show you something really exciting: the dual degree route that lets you master both legal systems and launch a truly global career. Let's get into it. In the United States, law is a graduate degree. You cannot go directly from high school to law school. First, you complete a 3-year bachelor's degree, your BA, in any subject you like: political science, economics, international relations, history. The field is open. Then you take the LSAT exam and apply to law school, where you earn your JD, Juris Doctor, in 3 more years. That's a minimum of 6 years of university study before you're even ready to sit the bar exam and practice law. The advantage: your undergraduate years give you a rich intellectual foundation, critical thinking, writing, research, before you dive into legal training. Schools like NYU, Northwestern, Duke, GW, Brown, and UPenn all offer exceptional pre-law tracks, and their proximity to Washington, D.C. or New York gives students unrivaled access to legal and policy internships. In Europe, the model is very different. Law is an undergraduate degree. You go straight in after secondary school, typically at age 18. In the United Kingdom, the degree is called an LLB, Bachelor of Laws, and it takes 3 years in England and Wales. All LLB degrees are accredited by the Bar Council and the Law Society. After graduation, you either complete the LPC to become a solicitor or the BPTC to become a barrister, followed by a 2-year traineeship. Top UK options include UCL, King's College London, LSE, Cambridge, Glasgow, and Manchester. On the European continent, law is also typically undergraduate. In the Netherlands, for example, you complete a 3-year bachelor's, then a Master of Laws, plus a 3-year legal apprenticeship. Dutch law programs teach in both Dutch and English, and the system, and you can graduate with an LLB. Spain, IE University, Switzerland, University of Geneva, and other European countries follow similar paths, often with bilingual programs in French, Spanish, or German alongside English. Here's a key concept you need to understand. There are 2 great families of law in the world. Common law, rooted in England, governs the UK, the US, Canada, Australia, and much of the former British Commonwealth. It is judge-made law built on precedent and cases. Civil law, rooted in Roman law and codified in the Napoleonic tradition, governs most of continental Europe, Latin America, and many parts of Africa and Asia. It is statute-based, organized into codes. An international lawyer who only knows one system is operating at half capacity. Which brings us to the most exciting option of all. What if you could train in both legal families? That's exactly what dual degree programs make possible. And they are the gold standard for aspiring international lawyers. Here are 2 powerful pathways. You can graduate with a UK LLB plus a US JD. Some UK universities, including King's College London, have formal partnerships with US schools like Georgetown University. You stay in London and in Washington, D.C., and then complete your degree back in the UK. You graduate with your LLB, and later you can sit the New York bar exam, giving you credentials in both common law jurisdictions. Second path, you can get a UK LLB with a French law year. Several UK universities offer a 4th year studying French law. often at a French partner institution, meaning you graduate with expertise in both common law and the French civil law tradition. This is an exceptional springboard for EU-facing legal careers. The common thread? By deliberately straddling legal systems and geographies, these students don't just become lawyers. They become rare assets in international law firms, multinational corporations, international organizations, and diplomacy. So, to summarize, in the US, law is graduate level, 6 years minimum, with huge breadth in your undergraduate preparation. In Europe, law begins at 18 and is more specialized from day one, following either the common law tradition in the UK or the civil law tradition on the continent. And if you want to work across borders in international arbitration, global business law, human rights, or diplomacy, a dual degree pathway that exposes you to both legal worlds is one of the smartest investments you can make in your future. If you're an international student figuring out which path fits you, your background, your strengths, your target universities, that's exactly what we do at SOS College Admission. Reach out and let's map out your roadmap together.